The tranquility of Kaliwa village, nestled in the heart of Trans Nzoia County, Kenya, was shattered by a chilling discovery that would forever change its peaceful existence. On September 9th, 2024, a local herder stumbled upon a shallow grave, its disturbed earth hinting at a sinister secret buried beneath the surface. The gruesome find sent shockwaves through the tight-knit community, prompting an immediate and urgent response from local authorities. Police descended upon the scene, cordoning off the area and initiating a preliminary investigation to uncover the truth behind the grim discovery. The air grew thick with apprehension and unease as the gravity of the situation dawned upon the villagers who had never faced such a horror. Whispers of fear and speculation rippled through the crowd that gathered, their faces etched with a mixture of curiosity, dread, and sorrow. The discovery of the shallow grave unearthed a macabre mystery, casting a pall over the once peaceful village and leaving many questions unanswered. As investigators began the grim task of exhuming the bodies, the true extent of the horror began to unfold, revealing a scene more tragic than anyone had imagined. The discovery of multiple victims, their identities yet unknown, sent a collective shiver down the spines of those present, deepening the village's sense of loss. The village, once a picture of rural serenity, now bore the weight of an unspeakable tragedy that would haunt its residents for years to come. The discovery of the shallow grave in Kaliwa marked the beginning of a long and arduous journey for justice as the community sought answers and closure for the horrors unearthed. Under the scorching Kenyan sun, forensic teams meticulously combed through the site, their every move scrutinized by anxious onlookers. The heat was relentless, but the team remained focused, knowing the importance of their task. Each unearthed piece of evidence added a piece to the puzzle, slowly painting a clearer picture of the events leading up to the gruesome find. Every fragment, no matter how small, was crucial in reconstructing the narrative of the crime. The investigation, however, was far from straightforward. The remote location of the shallow grave presented a unique challenge for the investigators. The rough terrain and isolation made it difficult to transport equipment and personnel. The lack of immediate witnesses and the passage of time, which could have obscured crucial evidence, further complicated their task. Weathered evidence and natural elements had taken their toll, making the job even more arduous. Yet the investigators pressed on, determined to bring the perpetrators to justice and provide closure to the grieving families. Their resolve was unwavering, driven by a deep sense of duty and compassion. As the investigation gained momentum, a breakthrough emerged. Based on preliminary findings and witness testimonies, the police identified and apprehended several individuals suspected of involvement in the crime. This was a significant step forward. The arrests, while bringing a sliver of relief to the community, also ignited a firestorm of questions. The community was left grappling with the implications of the arrests and the potential for further revelations. What could have motivated such a heinous act? The investigators pondered over various theories, each more perplexing than the last. Were the victims local or brought from elsewhere? This question loomed large, adding another layer of complexity to the case. The answers, it seemed, lay buried deep within the labyrinthine corridors of the investigation. The team knew that only through relentless pursuit of every lead could they hope to uncover the truth. The discovery of the shallow grave in Kaliwa village, while shocking, is unfortunately not an isolated incident in Kenya. This tragic event has once again brought to light the grim reality that many communities face. The East African nation has been grappling with a string of similar tragedies in recent years, each leaving an indelible mark on the national psyche. These incidents have not only caused immense grief, but have also raised serious questions about safety and security. The echoes of past horrors reverberated through the collective conscience of the nation as news of the Kaliwa discovery spread. Communities across Kenya are once again reminded of the fragility of life and the ever-present threat of violence. One cannot help but draw chilling parallels between the Kaliwa case and the macabre events in Shakahola Forest earlier this year. The similarities are stark and unsettling, highlighting a pattern of violence that is hard to ignore. The discovery of mass graves containing the remains of followers of a cult-like church sent shockwaves across the country and beyond. The sheer scale of the tragedy left many in disbelief and mourning. Similarly, the findings in Mukuru kwa Njenga, a sprawling slum in Nairobi where bodies were found dumped in sacks, exposed the dark underbelly of urban crime and violence. These discoveries have painted a grim picture of the challenges faced by law enforcement. These incidents, though geographically dispersed and differing in motive, share a common thread, a blatant disregard for human life and a chilling reminder of the vulnerabilities that plague Kenyan society. The pain and suffering of the affected families are a stark reminder of the urgent need for change. The Kaliwa discovery, much like its predecessors, has ignited a national conversation about security, cult activities, and the urgent need for proactive measures to prevent such tragedies from recurring. It is a call to action for both the government and the community to work together to ensure a safer future for all.